Hi there guys, so this video is going to be now painting a blue eye. So some of the things are pretty much the same in terms of what you need, the same brushes, black, pink, white. The only color that's different is you're going to need a blue color. And you're also going to need a dark blue color. I don't know where mine is at this point, but I will find it. So yeah. But anyways, you are going to need a light blue. This is a, let's see, this is called Parrot Blue. I actually like to get the color a little bit more on the blue side because I can always thin it down with white if I feel it's too blue. So yeah, but okay, so what we've done is in the first video of how to paint brown eyes, I showed you how to paint the white and then the black. And this is dry now, so we're going to do the blue. So you're going to need blue. You're going to take your blue. You don't need a whole lot, so don't squirt out the entire bottle on your plate. You only need a small amount, and even I put too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing with the brown eye. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please refer to the brown eye video so that you have a general idea of what I'm talking about. So because blue eyes are a little bit different and the brown eyes are easier to paint first. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing with this blue eye, and we're going to fill in the eye and still leave that small rim of black to the eye. Okay, so just like that. Alright, now what we're going to need is the white, and we're going to mix it in with our blue to get a lighter shade of that blue. Alright, so some white and some blue. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we want to try to keep this blue paint that we put down already slightly wet, because we're going to shade in our lighter color on the outer edges of the eye and give it a kind of a nice flowing look to it. So let me start this and I will show you what I mean. And it's probably going to be very hard to see on the camera because this color is very similar to the blue itself. So alright, so you can see there that I've started to put the light blue around the outside of the eye. It's very hard to see because it's not a whole lot different from the actual blue itself. It's only a slight difference. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to speed this up. Alright. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add another small light layer around the outside of the eye again. There. Okay, so I've done that again. Alright. Now the next step, what we're going to do is we are going to, you're going to need your dark blue. Now I do not have a dark blue right now. I can't seem to find it. I'm not sure where it went to. So what we're going to have to do, if you don't have a dark blue, is we're going to do, we're going to do a process of using a pencil to do it. If you don't have dark blue, like I don't, so I have to go to the store and get some more because I don't know what happened to it. So yeah, but anyways guys, hold on, I got some paint on me. Okay, now you're gonna need a dark blue pencil, like I said. I've got one around here somewhere, but if I don't have one, then I'll just have to do it later. But what the dark pencil is used for is, it's basically around the pupil it's always darker. So there's always gonna be a nice dark outline around the pupil itself. It's easier to do on a pencil because you can get the pencil sharp and you can go around it, but you always have to make sure you matte finish first so that it seals. But before we do that, we're going to do our pupil. And remember, in the first video I explained that the brown pupil is an oval and the blue pupil is like a brick. Alright? So let me do this in, because it's very hard for me to show on camera when trying to do this. So give me 1 second, guys. All right. Okay. So here you can see the pupil on the blue eye. You can see that it's very brick-like compared to the pupil, which is brown, which is an oval shape. Brick, oval, all right? Now, in the first video, I also said that you can add the pink to the corner of the eye. It's also optional. I like to do it because this is a paint horse, and I want him to have some color variation. Alright, and I also mentioned that the white in the corner of the eye is also optional. That is up to you, determines whether or not you want it or not. I like to add it because this is my style of painting eyes. And, you know, it's up to you. So you determine, you know, it's your horse. You determine what suits your needs better. Alright, so yeah, but I'm going to add the white to the corner of the eyes. Like so. Alright? So, yeah, but I don't know where my blue pencil is, so once I find it, I'm going to just go around the pupil with a nice dark outline. I just don't know what happened to it, and I have got no clue. But, of course, I have to spray this horse first before I do anything. Alright, so if you got any further questions, let me know.